Hi, my name is Michael Chabon. I'm a writer and I'm a father too. I have 4 children. They're all grown now. The youngest, my baby, is almost 17 years old. And one of the things that I miss most about having small children, I love having big children too. They're great in all kinds of amazing ways, but there are some things I really do miss about having little kids around. And of all of the things I miss, I think the thing I miss the most is story time. I used to read to my kids every night, all 4 of them, and that added up to a long, long time. And when that custom finally came to an end, the way it always does, I missed it. And I thought I'd take advantage of this opportunity when perhaps there are a lot of parents out there, moms, dads, and caretakers, people taking care of kids who could use a little help with story time. And I thought I'd start out and give this a try by reading a story that I wrote. It's called The Astonishing Secret of Awesome Man. I wrote the words, and the illustrations, the incredible illustrations, were done by Jake Parker. So I thought I'd try this and see what you think. I'm just going to read it the way that they do. It's story time in school. I'll read the page, I'll read the words, and then I'll hold up the picture. So like this, The Astonishing Secret of Awesome Man. And then I'll turn it around, so that you can really see what's going on. Give you a chance to get a look at the great Jake Parker illustrations. So, The Astonishing Secret of Awesome Man. Hi, I'm a superhero. My name is Awesome Man. Take a look at that. If you want to get a closer look at the pictures, maybe you or your mom or dad or whoever's reading this along with you could pause it and you could take a longer look at the pictures. They really are special. I have a cape as red as a rocket, a mask as black as midnight, and a style in letter A on my chest. I'm just basically awesome. There you go. Cape, mask, black as midnight, style in letter A. And there he is, just basically awesome. I can fly as high as a satellite and as straight as an arrow, or through the time barrier and not get dizzy or feel nauseous or smash into things, except on purpose. When you are a superhero like me, sometimes you have to smash into things. Here you can see. Here he is, high as a satellite, straight as an arrow, through the time barrier. Sometimes you gotta smash into things, right? I can shoot positronic rays out of my eyeballs, and can I tell you something? Giant killer robots just hate that stuff. Did I show you that? Maybe I forgot. Let's go back. Hurry, don't rush, Michael. Look at that. So there you see positronic rays coming out of the eyeballs. And there go the giant killer robots. You know what else is totally awesome? My trademark awesome power grip. I can hug a runaway freight train. I can hug Jello. I can hug mutant talking Jello from beyond the stars. Take a look. Here he is hugging a freight train. He's stopping that train before it could fall off the edge of the cliff there, see? And the sound says, screech. And that's squirp. There he is, putting the awesome power grip on the mutant talking Jello from beyond the stars. But maybe the most awesome thing about me is my secret identity. Now, this is a total secret, all right? So listen closely, because I'm going to whisper it real low so that only you and Moskowitz, the awesome dog, will be able to hear me. In real life, I'm... Uh-oh. Right, well, before we find out why he said uh-oh and didn't tell us his secret identity, there he is. There's Moskowitz, the awesome dog. She's amazing too. Here's Moskowitz again, and here he's about to tell you what his secret identity is, but then he said, uh-oh. Why did he say uh-oh? Well, here comes Professor Von evil in his antimatter slime bot. Antimatter slime is extra gross. And there you can see there's Professor Von Evil shooting the antimatter slime. Well, what does Awesome Man do? Okay, he says, check this out. I change into my secret identity, the one he didn't tell you. And the dude just sklooshes right past me. Do you see me? Professor Von Evil doesn't. See, there he is, right? You see him in his secret identity outside the comic book store. You see him? Then I just sneak up behind him, slap a big old power grip on his pointy head, and scrunch! The professor gets schooled. See, there he is. Scrunch, it says right there. And there he is. Getting schooled means when you teach somebody a lesson. The professor gets schooled. Get it? It's like... But don't think it's non-stop fun and photons being awesome, man. Sometimes it can be pretty hard. What the heck? Oh, man. It's the flaming eyeball. My arch nemesis. I'm going to tell I'm going to use my beams to make a positronic force shield. See, he was just starting to relax a little bit, but it's not all fun and games because what? It's the flaming eyeball. Can you figure out why he's called the flaming eyeball? And there he is using his positronic beams. He makes a force shield, see, and it stops the flaming eyeball from being able to attack him. But, flaming eyeballs probably knows about that. Because what happens? Well, shoot. The eyeball got away. That makes me angry. And you do not want to be there when Awesome Man gets angry. It is not a pretty sight. See, the thing is, I'm super strong. I have to be careful. I can't start hitting stuff or kicking stuff or throwing stuff around, even though that's what I want to do so badly. I might hurt someone or destroy a city or something. Well, see, here he is. He's mad, right? Here's a flaming eyeball got away. He's like, oh, darn you, flaming eyeball. But what would happen if he acted out and had a tantrum with his superpowers? He could knock over a water tower, smash a building, break a truck. I mean, people would get hurt. So what do you do when you're a superhero and you want to have a tantrum, but you know you can't? You have to control your feelings. You have to hold back. Your body can't always let your body do what it wants to do. Sometimes your brain has to take over. Well, here's what he does. So I fly back to the Fortress of Awesome, deep at the bottom of the deepest, darkest trench under the Arctic Ocean. It's peaceful here, quiet and calm. I can just lie on the bed and chill for a while. I need to get a grip. So first thing he does is he kind of gives himself a timeout, right? He just needs to get somewhere quiet where he can calm down. And where he goes is the Fortress of Awesome. Now, superheroes have their hideouts. Superman's got the Fortress of Solitude. Batman's got the Batcave. The Avengers have the Mansion. Fantastic Four have the Baxter Building. He's got the Fortress of Awesome. He goes there. And here you can see inside, this is telling you, like this arrow is telling you, here's what's happening inside there. And he's sitting on his bed. And see what he's doing? He's kind of hugging himself really hard. He says, that's what I do. I get myself in a ginormous, awesome power grip. It calms me right down so I can think again. And that's when I realize what my problem is. I'm almost out of positrons. All this evil fighting can make a superhero tired. Really tired. Pooped. I love saying pooped. There was that again, right? See him? Okay. Thing is, it takes a lot of energy to be awesome, and to be exact, it takes 7 billion kilojoules per nanosecond. Sometimes I get so busy being awesome all the time that I forget. It takes a lot of energy. See all that energy he's shooting out just being awesome, man? Well, what do you do when you're running out of energy? Sometimes, you get hungry, you get kind of crabby. It's harder to keep yourself from losing your temper. Some people call that hangry, like it's hungry, but you're angry, so it's hangry. It happens to superheroes too. Well, he says, so I called for Moskowitz on our secret frequency. She brings me a thermovulcanized protein delivery orb straight from the kitchen of the fortress and a little packet of salt. There you go. Can you see? There's Moskowitz. She's got the orb. She's got the packet of salt. Can we see that packet of salt in there? Yep. And, sometimes you just got to eat something. You might feel a lot better. Yeah, after I'm all calmed down and positronic again, I take off after the flaming eyeball. I fly west, I fly east, I fly 8 times around the earth and all the way to the heart of the sun. The flaming eyeball hangs out there sometimes. Then I see him. He goes into the hidden entrance of the secret headquarters of worldwide wickedness. I hide out there and spy on him. He's chilling with Sister Sinister and the Red Shark. You see? There he is first over here, flying through the solar system. And here he is. Now do you see, can you see Awesome Man spying on them there? There he is right there. Red Shark, Sister Sinister, and the Flaming Eyeball. Those are 3 of the super villains that Awesome Man has to fight sometimes. I throw an awesome power grip on all 3 of them. Give him a little blast of eye beams. Kick a little bad guy behind. Look at that. Blast. See, the eye beams. There goes the Red Shark. There goes Flaming Eyeball. Sister Sinister. Now the police can come and they can, be put on trial and receive a fair trial and a fair sentence. Then I make a quick getaway back to the Fortress of Awesome. So there he is. You can see here's a little mini sub. I think it's called the Deeply Awesome. And he flies in through that little airlock there. That's how he gets into that dome. When I get there, my secret identity mom is waiting for me with a plate of plain old cheddar cheese and crackers and chocolate milk. I'm so happy to see her. I throw a power grip around her too. Now, are you ready? Because you're going to see who's Awesome Man really. Now, you remember how we looked on that and here? And there he was, right? You know who he is, right? There's his secret identity. Here he comes walking in the door. And what? It's a little boy. It's a boy about 5 years old. Just about the age my son Abe was when I wrote this story for him. And there's, probably Sister Sinister, right? And there's his secret identity mom. See, she's getting him a snack already because she knows sometimes you need a little snack. Pull yourself together after a hard day of going to school or hanging around the house or, fighting crime as a superhero. So he throws that grip around her, that awesome power grip around his mom. And she says that it feels awesome. Oh. So that's the end of that story. I hope you enjoyed it. And maybe, when I used to read this to my kids when they were little, right at that point when the little boy's giving his mom a hug and it feels pretty awesome. My kids used to give me a hug right then too. So maybe you want to, if you've got a grown-up handy, you might want to give them a hug and they'll probably hug you back. And I'm sending you a big imaginary hug. I hope you had a great day. Hope you have a good night. And maybe we'll try this again. Maybe we'll try it again tomorrow. Who knows?